Welcome to another episode of our match day predictions. Welcome to our match day 4 prediction show. Yeah, in our match day 3, before we talk about the match day 4 predictions, we will have to look at our match day predictions. Yeah, the teams we selected and the total outcome. Let me see how I performed on our match day predictions. So on our match day prediction, I selected Chelsea versus Fulham, Man United, Burnley, Tottenham versus Bournemouth, Leeds versus Newcastle, and Brighton versus City, and Liverpool versus Arsenal, which was the big game of match day 3 prediction, match day prediction show. So let me see how I performed. Chelsea Fulham, my prediction was 3-1, and the game ended 2-0 to Chelsea. Chelsea won by 2 goals to 0. Man United versus Burnley. Man United versus Burnley, my prediction was 2-1, Man United to win, but the game ended 3-2. Man United still won, so I got that one. I got the outcome of Chelsea and also outcome of Man United Burnley, but I didn't get the scoreline right. Then Tottenham Bournemouth. I was expecting Tottenham to continue their winning streak, but Tottenham disappointed me. And besides, Bournemouth is not really an easy team to play under Iraola. Iraola is a very, very good coach, so they ended up beating Tottenham by 1-0. Then I went for Leeds versus Newcastle. I was expecting Newcastle to, at least with the performance they gave us against Liverpool, I was expecting them to beat Leeds United, but the game ended 0-0. My prediction was 3-1, but the game ended 0-0. Brighton versus Man City. Wow, this game shocked me. Yeah, Brighton defeated Man City last season at the Etihad, at the Amex Stadium. So I was expecting City to turn things around after losing against Tottenham, but instead it was Brighton that turned things around, because City were leading by halftime, Haaland's goal, but Brighton ended up winning by 2 goals to 1, and my prediction was 2-1 to City, but it went the other way around. Brighton won 2-1. And the big game as Liverpool versus Arsenal, because of how Slot and Arteta have played last season, or how they played last season rather, I was expecting a draw. I predicted a 2-2 draw, but Liverpool, lovely free kick from Szoboszlai, Liverpool won 1-0. So that was my match day 3 prediction. And that was those were the teams that I selected on our match day 3, and those were the results and my predictions. Yeah, I didn't get a few of them, but let me not say a few of them. I think I messed up. I didn't get like 4 of them. Yeah, 4 of them, because Liverpool Arsenal I predicted a draw 2-2, and it didn't work out that way. So my match day 3 didn't go well that well. It didn't go well like that. So we move. Like I said, we'll continue to try every week. And now let's go with our match day 4 predictions. Let me look at the teams. Let's look at the teams that I selected. I selected Arsenal versus Forest. That's Nottingham Forest. West Ham versus Tottenham Hotspur. Brentford versus Chelsea. Newcastle versus Wolves. Burnley versus Liverpool. And Man City versus Man United, the Manchester derby, which is the big game of match day 4. So let's look at it. Let's start with the first one, Arsenal versus Forest, Nottingham Forest. Yeah, if you look at their head-to-head, Arsenal has 6 wins, they've drawn 1, and 3 wins for Nottingham Forest. In their last 5 meetings, Arsenal have won 3 games, 1 draw, and a win for Forest. Last season, it was 0-0 at Forest, then Arsenal won 3-0 at the Emirates. We all know that Forest, with Chris Wood, and they are very unpredictable. You don't know what to expect from them. But Arsenal at the Emirates is a very, very tough team to play. Arsenal at the Emirates is a very tough side. So I'm going with Arsenal win 3-1. Arsenal will win that game by 3 goals to 1. So let's go with the next one, West Ham versus Tottenham Hotspur. If you look at their head-to-head, 14 wins for West Ham, 10 draws, then 26 wins for Tottenham Hotspur. In their last 5 meetings, we have 2 wins for West Ham, 2 draws, and 1 win for Tottenham. That's in their last 5 meetings here. And this is a London derby. It's a London derby. So with Thomas Frank, I believe he would like to go back to his winning ways, because he has won his first 2 games. He lost the last one, and this is the 4th game of the season for Thomas Frank. So I believe he's going to try as much as possible to win the next game, and I'm going for a Tottenham win. And by the way, if you look at West Ham, yeah, they defeated Nottingham. They defeated Nottingham Forest. That was a shocking result. I'll not lie, because of the way West Ham have been performing this season. That was a shocking result. But I don't see them beating Tottenham Hotspur, and my prediction is 2-1. Tottenham to win 2-1. Brentford versus Chelsea, another London rivalry, or those things like that. Yeah, I think Brentford should be in West London. That's if I'm not mistaken. They should be in West London. Chelsea are also a West London team. So if you look at their head-to-head, 3 wins for Brentford, 4 draws, 5 wins for Chelsea. In their last 5 meetings, 2 wins for Brentford, 2 draws, and 1 win for Chelsea. All these things, I believe, it was all under Thomas Frank. All under Thomas Frank. And Thomas Frank is no longer there. With this new coach, can they continue this? We don't know. Last season, Chelsea drew 0-0 at Brentford, then won 2-1 at Stamford Bridge. So that stadium, under this new coach, I don't see them giving Chelsea a problem. I don't see them giving Chelsea a problem. And by the way, under Maresca this season, Chelsea he has already told us that they're going for the title, and they are very, very good. They are grinding results and all, and dominating games and all those things like that. So they are going for it, and I don't see Brentford stopping them. So I'm predicting a Chelsea win 2-1. Yeah, it's not going to be an easy ride for Chelsea, but Chelsea will win 2-1. So the next one is a Newcastle versus Wolves. The next game that I've selected, Newcastle Wolves. If you look at their head-to-head, we have 9 wins for Newcastle, 11 draws, and 4 wins for Wolves. In their last 5 meetings, 4 wins for Newcastle, 1 draw, and 0 wins for Wolves. So this is a game that Eddie Howe needs to win, at least so that they'll get their season on track, because they've not won any game and they've performed well. They've performed well in the previous games that they played, and they've not won any one. So Eddie Howe needs to bring Newcastle need to be on track by winning this game. So, and I'm going for a Newcastle win. And by the way, Wolves have not been playing well this season, yeah. So I'm going for a Newcastle win 2-0. Newcastle to win 2-0. The next one is Burnley versus Liverpool. We have 3 wins in their head-to-head. If you look at their head-to-head, we have 3 wins for Burnley, 2 draws, and 14 wins for Liverpool. This is a game that Liverpool has dominated, because in their last 5 meetings, Liverpool have won Liverpool have won 5 games in their last 5 meetings. So this is a game that Liverpool have been dominating. Yeah, but Liverpool this season, apart from the Arsenal game, they've been conceding goals. Apart from the Arsenal game, maybe it's because this is just the beginning of the season, so they've not really, maybe say match fitness and all those things like that, but they've been conceding goals. So I still feel Burnley will score. Burnley will score Liverpool, and my prediction is 3-1. Liverpool to win 3-1. Burnley will score Liverpool. So the next game and the final game that I've selected is the Manchester Derby, the big one. Manchester Derby, yeah, Manchester City versus Manchester United at the Etihad Stadium. If you look at their head-to-head, 23 wins for Manchester City, 5 draws, and 22 wins for Manchester United. Yeah, Guardiola effect. Guardiola has beaten Manchester United. Guardiola effect. So in their last 5 meetings, we have 2 wins for Man City, 1 draw, and 2 wins for Manchester United. Ruben Amorim last season played City twice. He's yet to lose. He's yet to lose to Guardiola. He defeated Guardiola at the Etihad, and they drew 0-0 at Old Trafford. Yeah, this is going to be a difficult one, because Guardiola will not like to lose 3 games in a row, because he has lost to Tottenham, lost to Brentford. Now, imagine if he loses to Manchester United. Wow, what will people say? The media and everybody is going to be attacking him, pressure and the rest. So I don't see, Guardiola is going to do everything to make sure he doesn't lose that game. So I don't see City losing. I don't see City losing. Yeah, because Amorim has played well in big games. Amorim has played well in big games since when he arrived at Manchester United. Manchester United have played well in big games. So I don't see City losing. So my prediction for this game is 2-2. Manchester United, Manchester City is going to end 2-2 draw. So let's go over our match day 4 predictions. Let's go over them again. And Arsenal versus Forest, I predicted a 3-1. West Ham versus Tottenham, I predicted 2-1 win for Tottenham. Then Brentford versus Chelsea, I predicted a 2-1 win for Chelsea. Newcastle versus Wolves, I predicted a 2-0 for Newcastle. Burnley versus Liverpool 3-1, Liverpool to win 3-1. Then Manchester City versus Manchester United, predicted a 2-2 draw. So these are my picks for this match day 4, and I hope I do well this time around. So please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, like, and share this video.